my name is Adinah Barlow. I'm a massage therapist, and I've been training with Josh at Training for Warriors for about 4 years now.
So what did you find frustrating about working out or training before hanging out with me?
Yeah, so what I found frustrating about working out and training before training with Josh was that I really had no structure. I would go to like 24-hour fitness or Gold's Gym, and I would be like, yes, I'm going to do the thing, and after 2 weeks, I did not do the thing, or I stopped doing the thing. I mean, and so the problem was, like, I would go, I would try and use these machines, but I didn't really know what they were doing, and I didn't really know how to set up a goal, you know, the goals for it, and, like, I didn't have a structure, and I didn't really have anybody to hold me accountable. So I was just fly by the seat of my pants.
So what made you finally make the decision to change your body, change your fitness?
Oh gosh, well, I mean, I've always wanted to. That's the thing. Like, I've always wanted, even as a kid, I was real into fitness and health. And what made me decide to was actually interviewing with Josh, going like, oh, he knows what he's talking about. Interesting. And actually, I may not have told you this, but I gave it 3 months. I was like, okay, 3 months is what I'm gonna, like, this is the trial period. If I like it and see results after 3 months, we'll see from there.
And that was 4 years ago.
That was 4 years ago. And so after 3 months, I started just, like, I noticed I was feeling better, and my body was functioning better, and I was enjoying it. I was enjoying the structure and the accountability and the fun. It was fun. It wasn't like weird and awkward and mostly men. So.
Perfect. Were there any, what were your reservations before you started?
I mean, so being around mostly men, in a place where I'm working out my body, I guess, like, well, truthfully, not feeling super safe in, I mean, not like a Gold's Gym or whatever is unsafe, but I just didn't feel, like, confident at all. And so my reservations before working out with you was I just didn't have the confidence, really. I mean, that was the biggest thing.
That's totally fair. Totally legitimate.
Or the structure.
And the structure.
Yep.
And the accountability.
And the accountability.
Speaking of which, what have been some of the benefits for you physically and mentally that you've gained since you started Training for Warriors?
Oh man, so the benefits I've gained since starting Training for Warriors is lots of things. Like, I remember a few months after starting training, and I was out working in my garden, just, you know, bent over pulling weeds. I'm like, my back doesn't hurt. It's been 3 hours and my back doesn't hurt. This is terrific. And then I would be at work and not be hurting my shoulders and not be hurting my arms. I just felt more like I could comfortably do what I need to do anyway, not hurt myself. And then later, after training for years and after, like, going more than once a week, I started just feeling more confident in my body in general. So more confident in my ability to not only perform physically, but also just, like, I don't know, mentally. I felt more mentally clear and dedicated and on track with what I want to do, physically, mentally, emotionally, in my work. And then much later, after starting 5 days a week, when I was like, okay, I'm actually going to dedicate myself, I just felt a lot of confidence in discipline and started to get the habit of discipline. As hard as it was to, like, you know, wake up at 5 every morning and prepare the night before, and it's still hard. It's still hard, and I don't do it the best every day, but I show up. And every time I show up, Josh is like, welcome! And before I leave, he's like, good job! And so I feel this, like, encouragement. Even if I don't do it perfect, I'm still here, I'm still putting in the effort, and I feel good about it.
Another benefit. How has training here changed your outlook on fitness?
Oh man. Well, a few things. Firstly, so how training here has changed my outlook on fitness is fitness is like, it's about looking great, it's about being strong, and it's about stability. I didn't really understand the stability part before, but as a massage therapist, I'm working with lots of people who have injuries. I do injury rehab. And so when I see, I can take somebody from being super injured to like feeling better in their body, feeling comfortable, and then I can only go so far until it's like I can't make any more progress. And that's the same with my own body when I get injured, when I have been injured. Because what's required after that is strength and stability. And I hadn't really understood that. And especially now, seeing older people who have worked out for years, as opposed to even, I would say, younger people who don't work out at all, it's huge difference. The people who are into their strength and fitness, they look better in their body, they look better in their energy, and their body functions better. It's just like, so at this point, it's like, fitness is like eating. I'm never not gonna do it. And like, if I stop eating, I'm gonna die. If I stop exercising and working out, I'm gonna die sooner than later. I'm just not gonna be a happy camper in my body.
It's pretty good. That's pretty sincere. I agree with that. What other results have you gotten from your training and from your journey?
Other results I have received from my training journey. So I would say just the practice of discipline and understanding that it is a practice and that it is about showing up every day, or the days that I say I'm going to show up. And it is about consistency, and it's not about getting it right all the time. And some days, I feel better than others. I would say another benefit from the training is like the community. Being around a group of people who are dedicated to their self-care and on some way, we're showing up, and who are driven and responsible for their self, and they prioritize self-care. We prioritize self-care. Is really great to be in that community and be in that mindset, and we encourage each other. And I come to the gym and some person was like, great, hi, we get to know each other, we're a community. We have a little bit of competitiveness with some, but it's like this great competitiveness, and it's fun. Who knew it could be fun?
So you already talked about the environment. What else do you like about the environment here at Training for Warriors?
Well, part of the environment is really like the attitude. So, little things even like I said before, when I walk in the door and I hear, hi Adinah, welcome, I just feel so welcomed. And then hearing like the story of the day, it's like, it's uplifting, it puts my mind in a good space. So it's like my body gets to be in a good space because I'm here, I'm doing the work, getting the blood pumping, I'm feeling stronger, and my mind is also in that space. And then there's the discipline piece of it. So it's like all these pieces kind of come together in this great soup of training for warriors.
It was very good. Who would you recommend train here at TFW, and do you have any advice for them to take the first step?
I would say I would recommend people training here who want to really see a difference in their body and in their mind, in like strength, stability, and nutrition, and who are willing to put in the work and willing to put in the money and the time. Like if I want to show up or I guess like, I don't know, if I want Josh to do the work for me, I shouldn't be here. I have to do the work. I have to prioritize it. So And I need to pay the price of it, which is, the cost of it, which is great. It's part of it. So I would say people who want the results and are willing to do the work.
And what advice do you have people to take the first step?
Yeah, so taking the first step, just try it. Josh is really great about, letting you get a feel for things and not making it be weird or whatever. Just try it. Just try it. You might not like it. You might. You might like it. I gave it a trial of 3 months. After our initial encounter, I was like, all right, I think I like this guy enough. I think I like his skills enough. I trust you. I'll give you 3 months.
First fix is free. Exactly. Yeah. Try it and see.
So try it.
All right, anything else to add?
This is great. You guys are doing great. You keep every day I see little improvements here and there, and it's so encouraging. And I love being a part of it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.